4 off the block. I'm Vane Lopes, and we are now joined by a slew of Barton Bulldogs coach Jeff Lennox and Fed. And guys, I have to ask you, starting with you, Coach. You guys are in the NCAA Tournament for the first time in program history, preparing for your play-in match against BYU. What have you guys been working on in practice this week, gearing up for your play-in match on Tuesday?
Yeah, we've just been trying to shore up a few things. Just getting in there, touching the ball, I think it's important to get the reps. Our main focus has been serve and pass. I think at any level that needs to be, one of your main focuses. So, we're going to see some different serves than we've seen throughout the year, but I think our gym does a pretty good job. We have some guys in there that are hitting with some good speed and velocity and good placement, and we're definitely expecting BYU to do that, so we just want to have that part of our game 100% locked in. We want to be good from the service line and good in serve receive. And then we've been working on a few things just at the net, getting used to a bigger block and being smart with our attacking, kind of just sharing up a few things at the net.
Right, and Fed, I want to ask you, as you guys are preparing for BYU, who do you think is going to be the toughest server you're going to face for BYU? And then conversely, who do you feel is going to be the best server for you guys?
As of BYU, they're a pretty consistent serving team, but overall I think the right side, either one that plays is going to be the toughest side that we're going to face probably. And for us, probably Alexa or Agalos are going to be our main servers that can do some damage to their passing line probably.
Now, Fed, I want to ask you, what is the feeling like in the locker room right now, knowing that you're going to the NCAA Tournament, but, for one of the first times this season, you guys are going to be the underdog in a match?
It's good for us to be the underdog, honestly. We have nothing to lose and everything to gain. So at this point, we're just going there. We're going to do our best, and we think we can compete with anyone that is up there. So we're very excited for this challenge.
All right. And Fed, I want to ask you, going back a couple weeks, conference tournament, your offense seemed to be really clicking. What were you guys able to do to be so successful offensively?
Actually, since we've been passing well during the tournament, that really helped our offense move quick. And we were also able to adjust to the different blocks we faced throughout the tournament and the different sides we had to go against. But overall, our passing is the key for our success lately.
Now, Coach, I do want to ask you, because earlier this season, you guys traveled on up to Columbus, Ohio for a non-conference event. I want to ask, how beneficial was that non-conference experience playing teams like Ohio State in preparation for the NCAA Tournament?
Yeah, I think it's always valuable. We try to do it every year where we go and play what we think are some of the best teams in the nation. It just gives you that experience. It shows you that level of play, how you need to be consistent throughout a match, how you need to be focused on the next point, and really dialed into what we're trying to accomplish. So going up to Ohio State was huge for us. Obviously, playing Ohio State, we played them in St. Francis. We had some guys in the lineup that don't normally play, so that got them some experience. And it gave us a good look at that we are a well-rounded team, that we do have some balance. And it gave us a lot of confidence that we can compete. We had some guys in different positions. We had some injuries. Fed was out that weekend. Alexa was out. Agalos was out. And those three guys have been a huge part of our success this year. So to go up to Ohio State and to see them, to play in their gym, to get used to that atmosphere, that whole experience was really beneficial for us.
Yeah. Now, Coach, obviously the big elephant in the room, since the Conference Carolinas has made the NCAA Tournament, got the automatic bid in 2014. The conference has never won a tournament match, and they've never won a single set. So, with that being said, do you feel that this team is capable of maybe pulling off an upset, or forcing this to a fourth or fifth game against BYU on Tuesday?
Absolutely. In my opinion, I don't think what happened in 2014 or 15 or 16, any of those years really affect what we're going to do on Tuesday. We have to prepare for a really good team in BYU. We have to study them well. We have to work hard in practice. We have to all be on the same page of what we're trying to accomplish. And then we have to go out and execute. So those are the things that we're thinking about. We're thinking about BYU. We're thinking about the type of team they are and their strengths and if they have any weaknesses. And what we can do to be successful against them on Tuesday.
I do want to ask a few broader questions for you because it's really fascinating with your team, just the amount of diversity you have in the program with so many players from so many different nations. So, Fed, I want to ask you, when was the first time you heard about Barton College and what made you want to come to Barton?
So when I graduated from high school, I was trying to keep playing and study at the same time. So I kind of looked into the U.S. and Barton, and especially Ladislav Lelkish, the old assistant coach. They helped me a lot through the process of getting here, and all the reviews I've had from him and other people that came before me here kind of made the decision to come to Barton.
Yeah. Now, Coach, I want to ask, when you took over the program, about 5 years ago, was it always your plan to recruit internationally, or did that kind of change and morph over time?
Yeah, I think when you get to a school, and as a coach, you're feeling out, how you're going to be successful and what types of student athletes fit your plan and fit the school's mold and how they're going to be successful. Obviously, you want to make sure you're bringing in people that you feel are going to be have a chance to succeed in the classroom and on the court and have a great experience. And for us, after a few years, we started realizing that if we want to, get some good talent in here, we're going to need to start being a little bit more diverse in where we're looking. That we just can't look in the surrounding areas like Virginia and Florida and even up to New Jersey and New York and PA. That was my first focus. And so once we got a few international guys in here, and I feel like they enjoyed Barton, they were being very successful here. They were doing well in the classroom. From there, it became kind of, I wouldn't say it just happened, but we started getting a few more guys interested. We got them in touch with some of the guys on our team. They shared their experience. I think they really enjoyed it here. So it created a culture where these guys from all around the world were comfortable looking at Barton. They were comfortable coming to Barton. And then once they got here, they've done a really good job. So I think it kind of just graduated into that. And, I think as a coach, you need to be on the lookout for anyone that can help your program and anyone that you think is going to be successful here. So we're not only looking international. We don't only look in one area. We're still, recruiting any type of student athlete that we think can do well here.
And Fed, I want to ask you, just watching your team online this season, it seems like not only do you guys have a lot of fun on the court, but it seems to be a pretty close-knit group of players. What have you guys done to really form a close bond amongst the team?
The good thing about our team is that, especially this year, we've been able to stay close, not just on the court, but even outside of the gym. We spend a lot of time together. We hang out a lot, and I guess that helps our team chemistry and being successful on the court in the moments of difficulties and stuff like that.
Yeah. So I do want to ask, not even necessarily on the court, but just off the court hanging out with your team, what's been maybe one of your most favorite moments this season?
Probably just going out for dinner with some of the guys, like Vasilis, honestly, is a hilarious guy, and he brings the team together a lot.
Yeah.
So having the Greeks with us is really helping us, honestly.
All right, so I'm intrigued because there's so many, diverse personalities, diverse nations on the team. If you guys go out to eat, what restaurant are you going to? How long is that conversation?
I know it sounds bad, but we like Cookout. It's the fast food that is just in North Carolina.
Nice. Coach, are you okay with the fast food? No, just kidding. Coach, one final question before we let you go, and, kind of a broader picture. What does this NCAA tournament appearance mean for the program?
It means a lot. It's not just for our program, but to represent our conference. We take that very seriously. It's an honor. We're very humbled by that, to be the team to go out to Columbus and be in the NCAA tournament to represent Conference Carolinas. I've been here through the tough times with Barton, but also as the conference has grown. And I think over the years, our coaches have done a really good job to schedule tough opponents. They want to improve the quality of their teams, which they have, and that just improves the quality of our conference. So it's an honor to represent our school, to represent Barton, and to represent our conference. And again, we're very humbled by that, and we take it seriously. and so we're going to work our hardest to do our best.